Have you ever been the face, been the object of someone's hate? Like you stood all alone. Have you ever felt this way? Have you ever been betrayed, labeled words you just can't say? Suffered silently, wanting to be erased. There's a reason to believe again when faith is nowhere to be found. Try to find the strength to try again and stand on solid ground. You keep searching for a hero. You just want to find a friend. You just want to make a difference. Bring this battle to an end. All the words can make you stronger when you learn how to look within. 'Cause you're the hero that you're after. You are the hero, hero. You are the hero, hero. You are the hero, hero. You are the hero. Have you ever wanted peace, to feel the freedom of release? Whispered quietly, but now it's time to scream. 'Cause mercy triumphs over judgment. Light will always shine in darkness. Ooh, and you won't get the best of me. There's a reason to believe again and stand on solid ground. Yeah. You keep searching for a hero. You just want to find a friend. You just want to make a difference. Bring this battle to an end. All the words can make you stronger when you learn how to look within. 'Cause you're the hero that you're after. You are the hero, hero. You are the hero, hero. You are the hero, hero. You are the hero. Don't let them break you, take you down. You are the one who can turn this around. Yeah.
All right, Kinsman, fresh off the Wizard of Paws.
Wizard of Paws, the grand opening today.
Check this out. I am a professional dog groomer.
You are a dog
I
groomer.
made it. That's what.
Now they gave me one of those, but
You did no work.
I didn't get wet.
You know,
so
it
no.
was a typical day for Mark where he got all the goods for doing no work. Just
the
enjoying life, right?
Just enjoying life.
But
that's it.
congratulations to Stephanie and the team at the Wizard of Paws.
Wizard of Paws now open. Yeah, 220 3rd Ave. Their grand opening today. They're not even open Mondays, and they all showed up there to showcase their new digs.
I'm going to groom Ronnie live on the show tonight. What do you think? All right, pal, time to introduce guests. Let's go.
Yes, from the United Way, Centraide North East Ontario.
Yes.
We've got Jennifer Gorman. I'm off.
Hi.
Did he get it right?
Yes. Thanks for having
Well,
me.
welcome to Studio 67.
Yeah, and we should say hi to everyone watching.
Yes,
Thank you so
hello.
much for joining us.
Thanks for tuning in. We should say we've got Vern Chichu walked into the studio this afternoon, and remember when he was on the show, we promised to buy 5 CDs from him. We did, and we're giving away 1 for the next 5 shows on the show. So
There we
have
go.
Vern Chichu's Walk With Me And again, someone will win that new album from Vern tonight.
There we go.
Yeah.
And I actually have a CD player in my car, so I want to win one if I can crank it up.
You can crank.
Do you remember CDs?
Crank the
back,
CD up.
Back in the days?
My car's 12 years old. I can still play CDs in my car.
You're with me. We were old school. Kinsman's all about the new digital age.
The new digital age.
Um,
I drive a Nissan Sentra.
That's right. You're the hippest dad in town, Kinsman. I got your back.
Got the sunroof.
Okay,
that's it.
one more thing before we chat everything United Way, which we love, by the way.
Yes,
pal.
we do. We love United Way.
Wonderland. Who wants to go in Wonderland? Who wants to go there and hop on the bus, drive all the way to Toronto, go to Wonderland all day, then drive all the way back? Our second annual.
Well,
spots
people
are
asking,
open
I still see the odd comment.
Yeah.
What do you do for accommodations? Well, you hop on the bus Friday night, sleep on the bus, you get to Wonderland, you go to the park all day, and then after the park is done, you go meet the bus, and then Tisdale takes us back to Timmins, and you're back roughly around 7 a.m. on the Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Costigan.
He came by, dropped off his pass.
That's right. So he's in, and we're just. Well, we're getting close to a half filled already, so there's 56
The bus
seats.
half filled, and again, someone asked, do you take holds? No, we don't. It's first come, first serve.
Oh, you're such a sourpuss, Kinsman.
Not a
He's
sourpuss.
always talking the rules here, Jay. Can you
No,
believe him?
no.
What a guy. I'm trying to talk funny, and he's talking funny.
I'm talking the fundamentals
You
of,
just
the,
messaged me.
of the bus.
But
What happens if the bus leaves and you're still at Wonderland when
Yeah.
everybody's leaving? Well, you're hoofing it back.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess I'll call it a shout out to Tricia, but we're glad she's okay. Her car caught on fire.
Yes, yeah, I saw that
Yesterday.
video. So Tricia, yes, we're feeling for you. She was putting out feelers for new cars, asking what everybody's driving.
That's right.
I've got the Nissan. You've got what, an Audi now?
Yeah, I do. But she's an amazing person, good supporter of the show, and we hope your insurance company pays that baby in full, and we'll get you back on the road. Let us know if you need any help.
That's right.
All right, Kinsman, United Way. What an introduction, right?
Yes.
That's right.
So tell us, Jennifer, what's new and exciting in the world of United Way, Centraide here in good old Timmins?
Well, I can tell you we always have something going on. We're always busy with whether it's our fundraising time or whether it's our supporting our social services. We're kind of at that time right now where we're supporting our local charities and our social services. Couple things that we have open right now for applications for registered charities and nonprofits. The first is called Young Leaders on Board. It's a training opportunity for young leaders anywhere from the age of 19 to 29 that are interested in being on a board, what's involved, what your responsibilities are. The training lasts several weeks, and we partner them up with a local board, so the local board also benefits from having a young person learning about their agency. The second, so that one, sorry, I should say the applications for agencies is due by the end of this month, so we're really encouraging agencies if they want to host that program to get on our website and apply for that. The other big one is our Day of Caring. So that will be on September 7th. Right now it's opened again on our website, applications for registered charities and nonprofit. To jump on our website, put in an application, tell us a project that you'd like to have done. We already have organized 20 to 30 volunteers for that day on September 7th. We want to come help your organization. Something simple as build a bookshelf, paint a wall, pack some food baskets, whatever you need, we're going to come help you that day on our Day of Caring. So again, that's September 7th. We're asking that agencies put in their application for their projects by July 7th. So hang out on our website and look for that as well.
So
Wow.
when people say the United Way, obviously they're used to that organization. Yeah. It's been around for multiple years. I don't know how long. I'm going to guess. Can I guess?
You can guess.
I did no homework on this
I'm
one.
going to say 100 years.
Oh, you copied my answer.
No, no.
Okay,
I'm-
I don't
I'm
want to go with
saying
Kinsman, but I'm going to
100
say
years.
75 years.
Do you want my history for our United Way?
Yes.
So- I have been working with United Way for 16 years.
Okay.
I started with Porcupine United Way, so that was our local Timmins United Way. We did have an amalgamation because Kirkland Lake was looking for someone to help them with their United Way. It was all volunteer driven. They needed some help. So we then became United Way Cochrane-Timiskaming. As we continued this work and realized that we need to support each other in everything that we do, we amalgamated with United Way Sudbury and are now United Way Northeast Ontario. United Way Northeast Ontario has 6 districts, so Sudbury, Manitoulin, Cochrane, Timiskaming, Nipissing, and Parry Sound. my job as the regional manager for Cochrane and Temiskaming is to make sure that our area is taken care of. So when I do the fundraising efforts, I make sure what's raised local comes back local. And when I'm working with our social services and our charities, I make sure to identify our priorities. What do we need in this community, and how can the dollars best be used? Didn't answer the year yet, did I?
I'm waiting to be
Okay.
on here.
So here's the complicated part why I gave you that
All right,
history.
okay.
Oh, no.
United Way of Sudbury has been around for just over 40 years.
Okay.
Porcupine United Way was 50 years. So,
50 years.
So we've got them beat in the
Okay.
sense that we've been around
We
in
beat
our
them
area
in the United
longer.
Way department.
But how long has United Way been around?
So United Way did start in Colorado.
Okay.
It started as what was actually called United Feather, I believe.
Okay.
It was a
United
group.
Feather, look at you.
Yeah, it was a group of coal workers that worked
Yeah.
there that, with some community issues and some poverty that was happening at the time, they got together as the mine and as the organization and said, we need to support our community. We want to donate back to the people that need it in our community. And that's the first United Way that was formed and went across. We are now United Way Worldwide as a part of our,
United
we have
Way.
United Way of Canada and we have United Way Worldwide.
But how long? I'm curious to be.
The last time I did that presentation, which was probably 10 years ago, I believe we were at about 80. So we're close
80.
to 90.
So I'm
win.
close.
Yeah.
I'm,
You
I'm
lose
close
again.
at the 100.
You lose again, kids.
Well, here I thought because it was Centraide, I'm thinking Cent is 100, but that's just the French way of saying United Way.
French word before the
My
show?
Francais
He's on
is,
Google translate everything. That
Well, my
guy.
French is horrible. Even though I've got two
was more
French
Spanish
translators.
than it
My,
was-
my boys are both 100% bilingual, and I haven't
Yeah.
picked up any.
That's how they lip off to their dad in French, and he thinks it's a compliment. Oh, I love you too, son. Smart boys. So if you had to explain what the United Way does to someone like in a minute or two, like if you had to make a pitch, we know the United Way is very involved in assisting communities and the people of the communities, but how would you explain it to someone in 60 seconds, if you could?
So it's really people in a community helping out their own community. All the donations come from local organizations, local workplaces, and go back to local issues. So part of our work is identifying what those local issues are, where the gaps might be. We might have an agency doing something very well, so we don't need to help in that area. Or we might have an agency that does something very well but doesn't have the funding, and we can help in that area. We also, like I said, support the agencies with training and development, and once we identify those issues. So we're not only a funder, we also sometimes take it on. A great example, I'm going over my time, I know.
No, you pitch as long as you want.
You know, we identified with a bunch of social service groups here. It was the Timmins Youth Wellness Hub, Economic Development Committee, Timmins Immigration got together during COVID and said, we don't have a centralized volunteer system. We don't have a volunteer center, and many communities do. And what can we do about that, especially at the time that many seniors were kind of retiring or backing away from volunteering during that time, right, and isolating. So we did start the Volunteer Resource Center. It's been a process, but we do have, again, something to check out on our website. We now have a database where we have about 19 agencies in Timmins have their information and what their agency does, as well as their volunteer opportunities. And we do that kind of matching program. So anything we can do to support registered charities and nonprofits that are doing great work in our community, but again, all with local dollars. So that's the really important thing, is you local
Again,
people helping the local.
whatever's raised
Yeah.
in Timmins stays in Timmins,
Yeah.
or in the Northeast Ontario, I guess, bracket or umbrella.
Yeah, because you often hear about the amazing work that you folks are doing in the communities, and you know, you're helping support other agencies who are supporting people. People supporting people. You
People
use that as a
supporting
slogan?
people.
We're mobilizing collective action.
Ooh, that's even
yeah.
That's
fancier than
even better.
mine.
That looks
Because
better
I was
on
going
a
to sell you my
t-shirt.
slogan, but yours, you already got a good one
We
there.
can make a t-shirt. People supporting
Well,
people.
Kinsman
Absolutely.
says he invented the term "pack the Mac," and he wants
I did.
15 cents every time
I
someone
did,
says
no.
it. So never say
I
that,
coined
Jed.
that back in my radio
He
days,
sends
way
people-
back in the day.
Anytime someone says that, he sends him an invoice. You got to watch him. He's very. I always
That's
just
it.
say "fill the Mac" now. Just
There was no patent on it, so you can get away with it. You know, a funny story. The guy who invented the wheelbarrow never had a patent on it, and apparently the person who found that out put a patent on it and now gets all the royalty for the wheelbarrow. Or the guy who invented it doesn't get a
So-
cent from it.
We're going to put a patent on Pack the
Yeah,
Mac.
no, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Yeah,
Pack
yeah,
the
yeah.
Mac, I don't care.
Sounds like you
You
spent
pack the Mac.
a lot
I
of time
like
on
seeing it.
Google today while I was working, right? Just a lot of time, random questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, while I was
Useless
grooming
trivia.
dogs. Do you have an animal?
You were grooming
I have a
Rookie.
couple big dogs. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they need a good bathing?
Yeah, always. They're jumping in the lake and running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me tell you about this beautiful thing. So I have Great Danes, big dogs, obviously. They have a whole like wash bay for big dogs, and I self-washed them today. And it barely
He
makes
did
a
well.
mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Surprisingly,
Yeah.
he did well. Seeing how
Yeah.
he is, you know, especially with his older brother there, Ranger.
I'm a
He
good
got
dog owner.
along with all the other animals that were
Yeah.
in there nicely.
So the dog, and they have like an open yard space where the dogs can run around. So it's pretty
I'm
amazing.
gonna have to bring my.
And they're gonna start having self-service washing.
Self-service wash, yeah.
Yes, there we go.
And again, you can walk in. Walk-ins are accepted, and
Yeah.
nail trimmings. If you just need a nail trimming, go on in there.
Perfect.
Just walk in there. Can you trim my feet?
Settle
Wait, we're talking
down
about pets here.
there. Settle down there. Sandal season. Sandal season.
That's it.
They better already be trimmed when you come into the office. So the United Way is doing like amazing things, and you know we've had the privilege to work with you folks before. How can people get involved? Is it volunteering? Is it donating to certain causes? What's active now where people can reach out?
So both. As previously mentioned, that volunteer website, please come check it out, see what agencies need. You know, we have things happening all the time. I'll talk about our Anti-Hunger Coalition's one of our funded partners. They did a garden giveaway this Saturday, and they gave out, you know, soil and potted plants, and they use that help to get those garden kits out to the community. And that's just one example of great opportunities that we can be involved with and see the good work that our social services are doing. The other part, of course, like I said, this is the time of year that I'm doing as much as I can to partner with our agencies, see what they need, do those days of caring, you know, helping them with leadership development on their board. In September, we'll kick off our campaign. So in September is our fundraising time. Usually mid-September, we have a kickoff breakfast. We let all of our funders, partners come in and talk
Nice.
about the work that they do and the impact of a donor dollar. So we don't talk about what United Way did for them. We talk about what a United Way donor did for their agency,
Okay.
right? So they can see the impact of that on the community. And then after that breakfast, we're actively in workplaces and looking for individual donors and building that community fund. It's really your community fund. So when you're donating back to that, again, we're a large United Way, but Timmins and Cochrane District has its own community fund. So anything raised in this area goes back for impact in this
Goes
area.
right back to help, you know, something in need in our community.
You had me at breakfast.
There you go.
The
You're
minute
invited.
they said breakfast,
You're invited.
Well,
there we go.
don't,
Kids,
Well, just not
You have to
Ronnie.
get up
There
at 7.
Well,
Oh, God,
Ronnie,
I was up at
he gets
3:30
sausages
today.
in our lighting.
Perfect.
This is how exciting.
Ro-
yes.
Ronnie's cut off.
Ronnie throws his breakfast on the lighting equipment, but
Yeah.
he's the
There's
only
a
guy
good-
that
there's
will
a good
work
pick there
for this
from
wage.
last week there up online.
But yeah, I was up at 3:30. Can you believe it? What type? I used to make fun of my dad for this, and now I'm my dad. And my dad makes fun of me. He goes, I slept in at 11 a.m. Klompy, he tells me. Calls me Klompy or Klomper. He's retired. Now now it's turned. The wheels have turned, so I'm not that exciting.
Not getting up early to go fishing?
Fishing.
Yeah, helping
You know what?
teething with Hudson.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got
He's still
babies
cutting
in
some
Oh,
teeth,
town.
eh?
right.
Yeah.
And tons of babies popping out there. I don't know what's going on here. There's no more wine allowed in my house, by the way. That's it with these babies. No, we're having a good time. Another thing we laughed at today. Did I tell this story already about Aiden on his
No,
trip
you did. You've
before-
told us,
before
but
the
you haven't
show?
told the World Wide
So,
Web yet. Let's
we were
tell.
chatting about Wonderland, and you know, you sort of feel it after the trip a little bit as you get a little bit older. But it's still an amazing time. But my son's in Toronto right now for his grade 8 graduation. Toronto
Yeah,
trip.
they left today?
They left today. So my daughter, who's living on her own, she's 24 in Sudbury, happened to be in Toronto, and she messaged me like, did you kick Aiden out of the house? Is he a runaway?
Like, what are the chances that she runs into
goes,
Aiden?
I'm at Vaughan Mills, and I swear to God, I
Right?
saw Aiden down there.
Well, yeah, and then prove there.
Yeah, I kicked him out.
She said a selfie back up there. Yeah,
Yeah,
she ran
yeah.
into him out of all places, right?
But they're on their grade 8 Toronto trip, which is awesome. It's still going on.
Yeah.
Pretty fun stuff.
Yeah.
So you're going to come to Wonderland with us now?
Sure.
Yes. Do you like the roller coasters?
I'm scared of them.
No, don't be scared of the
Last time
roller
I went on
coasters.
one was on my grade 8 Toronto trip.
Oh, no.
That's the last time I've been on a roller coaster.
Well, things
We'll
have
get
gotten
you
better
on
since the Mind Buster.
The Mind Buster, kids. What
Well,
are you talking about, the Mind Buster? Is that the wooden one?
That's the wooden coaster.
How long ago do you think our Great 8 Toronto trip was?
We had the Mind Buster.
How long ago
How
was
long ago
that?
do you
Yeah.
think my Great
Was,
Toronto
the
trip?
jet-
10 years ago.
Was
Sure,
Jetstream
yeah.
Go
still
with
a,
that.
was the boat the Jetstream
One
there?
that went all the way upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
that
at
was still
Kinsman.
like
See, that's
that.
You're like Kinsman. Did they have electricity back
Did they have
then?
electricity back then? They
Talking
have
about-
horse
You
and carriage.
graduated in like 62. What are you talking about? Greased lightning.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing things happening at the United Way. We love them because the world needs a lot of positivity.
We need positivity.
The community
Yes, we do.
needs positivity. That's an understatement. And what the good folks are doing over at the United Way is bringing positivity and helping people. And we love that. Now, Kinsman, I heard, I never told Mark, okay?
What's
because
that?
he can't keep a secret.
I can keep secrets.
No, you
And
cannot.
every time you
Zip
say
off.
this,
Zip
just
off.
remember when we launched our beer can 2 years ago.
Oh, I made one boo-boo.
You're like,
everything
I'm
else,
not going to
I
get rid
keep
of it. All of a
quiet.
sudden, the can popped up.
I
I know. That's so
I heard,
funny.
Kinsman, there might be a little bit of a presentation happening.
Yes,
today.
I think so. That's what Jennifer was. I ran into you at it was the Timmins Museum
Yes.
for registration for Welcome to Timmins Night, and you said you had some big news for us tonight. So that is one of the main reasons you wanted to come on the show tonight.
Always happy to be here and always happy to see you guys, but I did want to come by and thank you when you just said your positivity and everything that you do. That's exactly how I see you guys, and that's exactly how our United Way sees you guys. So as I explained, our campaign kicks off more in September and goes through till March. So although this award says 2022, it's because we wrapped up in this spring kind of thing, and we're just presenting our awards for last year's campaign.
Okay.
So this one I have for you
Oh, well, thank
from our
you.
campaign.
Well, let
Wow.
me get
you
a
see it?
zoom up of
There you
it.
go.
There you can
There
show
it
it.
is.
Oh my God!
It's
There
a
we go.
special appreciation award. It's presented to an organization that's done such an incredible job, it just can't go unnoticed. So we have to make sure that we thank you. You're very community minded. You help to promote and attend many of our social service events. You participate in them, you promote them, you live stream them for us. So I appreciated that you were at our youth challenge this year and that all the community got to participate in it this year. That's the first time we got to do that, so that was really fun.
Nice.
We recognized your commitment to the community and helping to create social change. We know that you're positive. We know that you recognize community issues, that you show all sides of the story on your show. So we really appreciate that you showcase what social services do on behalf of our funded partners, social services in this community, and our community members. We're thanking you today because we really appreciate
Oh,
it.
thank you.
Isn't that?
That
well,
is
thank
so
you
awesome.
So much.
Yes, much
That is
appreciated.
great.
Well,
Gets
it's like
the
the
award.
Stanley
Oh,
Cup
look
here.
at this,
Award.
Kinsman.
All right.
Kinsman, your name's always first here. But
Yeah, flip it upside down.
this is that really it does mean a lot to us. And when we started doing what we're doing, the main idea is we understand it's a real serious world out there. People have serious, real problems. But hopefully people come here just to get a little bit of a break for
Take
a
a
short
load
period
off
of
their
time.
mind and enjoy a little less stress.
Yeah, that's right. And
For
learn
60
about
minutes of the
and
day.
learn about
Yeah.
great people, businesses, and organizations, and laugh at us for a little bit. And it's groups like the United Way, all the amazing people watching. Congratulations are coming, so thank you so
thank
much.
you.
We
You guys
really do
deserve it.
appreciate that.
Thank
And Kinsman doesn't know how to hang anything, so I'm gonna put this.
No,
in my outfit.
I can
now
hang
he's
it.
gonna hang something.
Now I'm going to bring back
Yeah,
that.
you wanna see it, Val?
remember when you asked me to help hang that
Yeah.
TV in your basement?
I better see tears.
Nice.
I
Huh?
better see
Be-
tears
be
here,
tears,
Kinsman.
no.
When we won,
Tears of happiness.
when we won,
Yes,
I'm going to
that's
tell you a
nice.
story, Jennifer. So when we won Win
Always
This
throws
Space,
me under the bus.
Yeah, I love this
is so
story.
nice. Thank you,
So we
Ben.
won Win This Space, which was, we were so appreciative. It was a very long, intensive contest. And we get the award, and Kinsman's crying, all right? So he made me cry a bit, which is fine in the moment, okay? Then he decides to go out and party a little bit that night, me being responsible adult. I go home, or if I'm boring. About midnight, Kinsman's still crying at the bar.
You were still planning Hudson.
I'm
at
like,
that
you're
time.
crying six.
Hey,
I'm like-
that's what
I'm
happened. That's
like,
how Hudson
you
was
must be a real
conceived.
fun there at the Surge with the pint of beer, bawling your eyes out by
Yeah,
yourself.
no, it was
happy
it was
tears.
fun. Happy
Happy
tears.
tears,
yes,
that's
it was
right.
good.
At some point, you got to smile. But we do appreciate
Yeah,
this,
we
right,
do.
Val?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
we,
everything you do.
we
You-
appreciate
well
that
deserved.
right
Yeah.
away. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Guy and Barb and Louise and Melissa and Chris And the comments cut off there, but everyone else who's commenting, we appreciate them.
Appreciate them because,
right.
you know, without the star, we always say we put the people in this community in Northern Ontario, they're the stars of the show. Without the amazing people that operate, you know, here in Timmins and Northern Ontario, you know, there is no show.
You're dangerous putting it right there on the microphone.
I'm putting it right there on the
I'm worried
microphone.
about an early
No,
drop.
it'll be okay. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, there we go. That is super cool.
That is awesome, yeah.
Thanks again.
Yeah, we get the
Well,
we get the
thank you.
handshake.
Oh,
Okay,
hang
that's
on.
how that
There we go.
works.
Go
There
this
we
way.
go.
There we go.
I moved on the fist pounds now.
There we go.
That's
All
it.
right.
Are we good
That's
there?
more acceptable.
All right. So if folks want more information or want to stay in touch with United Way, what's the best place? Social media, phone number, email? Where do they go?
Both. So probably our Facebook page has all of those recent updates that I talked about. You'll see some of the other stuff happening in other communities, like they're doing a plane pull in North Bay next
Yes,
week.
yeah, I saw that.
Hoping to
That
bring
looks-
that here
that
at
looks
some
fun.
point.
We need a plane
Yeah,
pull
well, I
here.
think we should do
Yeah.
it. I think we should do it. So plans for next year. But yeah, our Facebook page and our website is uwcneo.com.
It's easy peasy.
Easy
Get
peasy.
involved. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and my new office on Cedar Street,
Oh,
the old Daily Press building. We just moved
you're in
into
there
the
too?
service
That's where you-
hub.
everyone's
yeah.
So you're in there. That's
Yeah.
where the Anti-Hunger Coalition is.
That's with Anti-Hunger Coalition, Cochrane District Social Planning, and the Timmins Food Bank.
Oh wow.
Starts next week.
Okay.
They're really utilizing
The big space.
I
yeah.
want to take a tour.
You come on down.
Yeah, I want to
You're
because
welcome to.
I'm curious to see how they utilized all the space there. Any room for my office?
Yeah, sure.
And I said Mark over there.
Send me over there.
Thank Gidsman. He needs. I put
Give him his own
soundproof.
space.
Well, I put soundproofing in here for
Sorry,
people who don't
didn't
hear
mean
us.
to join in.
Eh? I put soundproofing in here for people who don't hear us snoring upstairs. Anyways, well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thanks
thanks,
for
Jen.
having me.
We are going to thank our awesome sponsors
Yes.
and community partners. And when we come back, we got a CD to give away.
Yes,
pal.
we do. Vern Chichu walked in today with Walk With Me. The new album is in CD form, dropped off 5 of them to us today. So we're going to give away 5, one a day for the next 5 shows. So we're going to give away the first one right after this.
That's right. All right, roll those sponsors, Ronnie.
And how much foam can Roy Nicholson Park get? Well, we're going to find out Thursday for Climate Fund's National Foam Party Day. June 15th, 6 to 8, we're going to fill Roy Nicholson Park with foam. We'll be your host. We hope to see you there. And just for the fun of it, mini putt and batting cages. Join Don Marcoux all summer long for some mini putt. How about some swings in the batting cage or just to stay cool in the splash zone? Call today for a booking, 705-264-7888, located at Hollinger Park. And Rock of the River, who's going to this night? The Country Night featuring Dallas Smith or the Rock Night featuring Papa Roach? Get your tickets for the entire weekend online, rotr.ca. And dive into the Punjabi cuisine at the Punjabi restaurant, located in downtown Timmins at 211A Algonquin Boulevard East. And the TD Summer Reading Club Launch and Literacy Fair is coming up this Saturday, 2 to 4 at the Timmins Public Library, geared for ages 2 to 13. Play some Warhammer, get those cracked iPhone screens repaired, or book your next birthday party. Elite Geeks Alretronics, 133 Spruce Street South in Timmins. Call today, 705-266-7892. Chad has over 10,000 video game selections. And DAP Cleaning Solutions, call Andrew N today for your residential commercial cleaning excellence, as they are the professionals guaranteed. Book now for your carpet cleaning, strip and wax jobs for your commercial unit today by calling 705-465-3500. And Dare Timmins teaming up with the mini putt and batting cages for a free day of golf. June 24th from 11 to 2. Free swag, and the first 100 kids will play mini putt for free. And how about a free estimate with V&M Renovations? Do you have a kitchen, bathroom, bedroom reno? Call Max and Justin today, 705-372-3832. And it's a lot of fun gearing up with the Urban Park in downtown Timmins with your Downtown Timmins BIA. Look at all these fun weeks. Circle them off on your calendar and join the fun this summer with your Downtown Timmins BIA. And the Wizard of Paws Professional Pet Grooming had their grand opening this week. Go see Stephanie and her crew located 223rd Avenue by appointment only, 705-288-8660. And how about walk-in nail trims and a self-service dog wash? Send them an email today, wizardofpaws.timmins@gmail.com. In Jackpot City Gaming, play some bingo, Vegas-style games. The Progressives, try the Taptics Gaming Room, and stop in for a beverage. They're now fully licensed at 251 First Avenue. And NeoNet, looking out for your small business. Did you know that you could have grant money readily available for your small business? Contact NeoNet today to see if you qualify. 85 Pine Street South, Unit 105 Timmins, or call 705-360-1353. And Royal LePage, Northern Realty Leaders with Albert Seal. Have Albert seal your deal if you're buying or selling. Call Albert today, 705-465-3493. And it's another busy week at Imagine Cinemas with The Flash, Elemental, and Transformers Rise of the Beast. Get your tickets and showtimes online at imaginecinemas.com. And it's a busy week leading up to St. Jean-Baptiste Day on the 24th with a lot of fun this Saturday at Hollinger Park. Free barbecue, inflatables for the kids, and how about some evening entertainment at Full Beard Brewing with Daniel Grenier. Tickets and showtimes and details online at laronetimmins.ca. And the Color It Up Fun Run is gearing up for Gillies Lake this Saturday. Join us for the run with a team. You can register online by going to the Seizure and Brain Injury Center's website at sabic.ca. And would you know what to do if your canine had a medical issue? Well, there's medical first aid training coming to the city this week. In fact, there's a session on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5, with the Southern Alberta Canine Team. Lisa and her team will be at the Dog Gym in Timmins. And then a day previous, on Friday, 10 to 5, on Ontario Besser Shepherds in Swastika. Register online, Southern Alberta Canine First Aid at southernabcaninefirstaid.ca/book a class. And the Living Space Buy a Bed campaign is in full swing. The goal is to raise $50,000 in capital to help support living space here in our community.
Back at the grind there, Kinsman.
Back at the grind.
I got my outfit on there.
That's it. You've
for
got
grooming.
your clop. Looks like you're getting set for an episode of Dexter.
Next time you go
Dexter
into
Kill Room, huh?
into the barber shop there and see Chris and the amazing team, I want them to wear this.
He's gonna wear that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them to engrave Klomp in that beard.
In the beard. Yes.
Let me check it out here, Kinsman. There it is. What do you think?
That is. That looks awesome. Again, rookie. You know, I was. If you had made a placed a bet, would he have been as good as he was today? I was actually impressed with rookie and his performance at the Wizard of Oz.
And his owner. And his owner.
Yes.
You got to give him a shout out.
Yeah. No, rookie did good. Again, Wizard of Oz, 220 3rd Ave. They're just down the street. You haven't been there for their grand opening. If you missed it today, someone said, oh, man, I wish I could have been there. Well, you know, they are open again tomorrow and all week long. Go check out their new digs.
So thank you, United Way.
Yes.
Really cool.
United Way, Centraide, North East Ontario. Again, Jennifer Gorman, I'm off, presenting us with that nice award. That's a great little accolade. And again, we're going to hang it. Well, we just won't show Joanne, the Joannes of the world, the crooked pictures in our offices. But we'll get this one straight.
So we want to check in. How was everyone's weekend? I want to know that. Do you think, here's a question I have. Obviously, the fire and the smoke situation is very serious.
Yes.
We have a week upcoming of cooler weather. Is this going to help us? Because I see Canada Day celebration.
Well, they've
fireworks
canceled the fireworks.
Here, canceled in Thunder Bay.
They're canceled
So
right across the country.
Are we looking at like this really dry summer where it's never going to get better, which is very serious? Or
Someone posted this. You know, yes, we understand there's forest fires. We understand the risk of, you know, having fireworks, but there is cooler weather happening now. There is rain and a lot of rain. Someone said, are we, you know, pulling the reins too early?
Well, I don't know, Kinsman.
You know, weeks before Canada Day, but yes, they are serious. And again, we don't want to have a forest fire, you know, started due to, you know, a stray firework.
But my question is, though, is this cooler weather going to help?
I think it will.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks.
Cooler weather will prevent it from spreading.
Trisha says it's supposed to be a dry, warm summer.
No.
Now, Frankie told us it was supposed to be wet and cool. I like Trisha's forecast.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. I like warm summer, not necessarily dry. But let's see. Guy says he's going to see the Blue Jays on Canada Day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Good weekend to do it. Who are they playing there, Guy? They always play, it's usually like Detroit or something.
You been watching the Blue Jays, or are you still sour over sports?
No. I'm still, I'll watch the Jays, not
You're
not
still
hockey.
sour.
I couldn't believe that the Stanley Cup playoffs are still on. After the Leafs were turfed, I could care less who's in the playoffs.
All right, so
Continue
we
on.
have the Wonderland trip that you can book. It really is an amazing, fun time.
It is.
It is a nice, quick getaway. And number 2, I don't know if you know this, but starting every Friday, we're going to be working early. We're
yes.
going to have a 10 a.m. live show every Friday morning, Kinsman.
At 10 a.m.
You know that? You going
Yes.
to be here on time, or what?
I'm always here on time. The question is, will Ronnie be here to
Ronnie-
opt the board for us? I think
Ronnie's
he
going
will.
to have to wake up
Yeah.
before 2 p.m. now. And we're going to have a morning show, which is going to be a little bit different than
A little
what
bit
we do
different, like a
usually.
recap of the week of what's going on.
Recap.
But
It's going to be
a
lot of
what's
we're going to
happening?
do the weather and everything there, Kinsman.
we've got we're going to utilize the entire studio, 67, and again an added new feature.
Yep. Tricia says, when I was growing up, I was told to always keep track of the day before summer and the day of summer, plus the day after, and that is what any of your seasons will be. So far, it's been right. I'm shocked. Oh, I see what she's saying. Yeah, right. The day before, the day after, and the day of, and you get all your seasons in there.
You get all your seasons in one weekend.
There we
That's
go,
that's the running joke here in the
That's right.
north. Hope summer falls on a weekend this year.
Maybe the last game Tuesday for the Cup. Yeah, Vegas can win the
Yeah,
Cup. Louise
Vegas
says.
needs one win. Selena says she wants to go to Wonderland this year.
Yeah,
she
she
went
was-
last year.
That's right.
So, yes, Selena, there's still space on the bus.
Yeah, we're just minorly under half booked, 56-seat bus, and those are people who've paid and confirmed. And inquiries, we probably have another 50 or 60 inquiries.
Yeah.
So this will
It
fill
will,
up
it
before the
will
end of the
sell
month.
up before it will sell out before the end of the month. And the reason doing so, we get all the T's crossed, I's dotted,
Yeah.
and Tisdale knows that they're going to be sending a driver there and back. It keeps a nice driver employed for the weekend.
And it is $210, and really what that is, it's the cost of the bus and the cost of all the Wonderland passes. Like we don't make a profit off this at all.
It gets all the seats filled. It
Yeah.
pays, obviously, for the driver going there and back. The driver needs to sleep legally 8 hours while we're at Wonderland. So, again, that's where the cost goes.
Last year was $175. People ask, why is it $210? That's just because the cost of the bus and the cost of the Wonderland passes have gone up. Like everything
Bit of
in this world,
inflation,
yeah.
yes. A bit of inflation. Obviously, gas prices, that's what they need to do to continue running these trips. So, again, we give a thumbs up to our friends at Tisdale. They're awesome.
All right, pal. Yeah. So, yeah, $210, and it is pretty cool. And they get you there, and they do make a bunch of stops on the way there.
Yeah, they stop at
and on
North
the way
Bay.
back.
They stop at the en route there and back, so you can change if you want to change before Wonderland. So again, everything is all safe. And of course, when you're at the park, if you want to leave stuff on the bus, he takes it over, or he or she will take it to the hotel.
Louise says great price. Yeah, it is really good because
Again, you couldn't beat that driving day. If you drove down there, went to the park and drove back, and you probably need hotel lodging, it would be well over the
hotel lodging. You sound like a fun
Lodging.
guy on a bachelor party.
Hi.
Where's our hotel
Where's
lodging?
our hotel lodging? Get the F off
yeah.
my lawn. I'm that guy. All right.
It is fun, Jill. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. I'm a roller coaster junkie, and they have the new Tundra Twister there. By the way, Kinsman, it's a new ride for this year.
It's going to be fun. Yeah, that one's like the swinging pendulum, but
Yeah.
it goes right around, upside down.
And of course, includes access to the water park and all those other amazing things. So there it is. If you're interested, send us a message, and we'd love to see you on the bus.
See you on the bus.
Yeah,
and
that's
again, get those EMTs in, and then again, tell us who's going to be on the bus, and we'll look forward to the big night.
We'll work with people on all those formalities there. So Friday morning shows utilizing the green room, Wizard of Paws grand opening. That was super
that was
exciting.
a lot of fun today. And again, if you're looking for walk-ins, they do the grooms. You saw, if you go back to the video, they've got the wash bays. I was impressed with that flooring that Stephanie put in there.
Oh, yeah. It's tremendous.
You washed a Great Dane, hose going, and the water just evaporates in that new floor that she has there.
Rookie really enjoyed his life there. All right, what else is shaking there, pal?
What is shaking in the community? Well, we've got Vern Chichu's new album.
Yeah. So a story
Walk
about
with
Vern,
me and Vern, yes.
If you don't know, where we're sitting, like right here. So when
Studio 67.
So when we came into this space, it was, I think the last thing was there, Carrie Blau. It was a realtor's office, so we had to convert it into a studio.
Yeah.
But Vern said in this exact spot, he recorded his first album in here. So this was a studio.
First album, yeah. So Vern, when he walked in here,
Yeah.
he said it brought back a lot of nostalgia. And again, he came in today. If you can remember when Vern was on the show promoting Walk With Me, saying the CDs were in the works. Well, they're in the works. He dropped off 5. He said, remember on the show, he says, you guys said you'd buy 5, so we bought 5 today. Yes, we did. We love supporting local musicians. And again, Vern Chichu, all recorded. And,
He's amazing.
The picture on the CD jacket, that's at Hersey Lake. And on the back, he's walking the boardwalk at Gillies Lake. So, again, a lot of local tie-ins with Vern Chichu.
Let me see if I can give... You did a good job at that, Ken.
No, you want to do it again? Here, try it.
No. I have full faith in you,
Full
pal.
faith.
All right,
And again, we're going to give away 1 for the next 5 shows.
Mm-hmm.
And, we'll get you listening to Vern. And if you go back to the time that Vern was on, we played 4 of his tracks that were on this album live on that show.
Remember that? Yeah. All right, buddy.
Yeah.
I just threw the KINZ and KLOMP logo up back there again. All right. Always multitasking. So he does beautiful music, Louise says, by the way.
Yes, he does. And again, it's great to see Vern.
Yeah.
It's great to see him knocking on the door today.
Nicole says, would be awesome to win one. And Selena says you should have him back on the show. Yeah, Vern knows he has an open invite, and we more than likely will be doing
Always
something
an
with him.
open invite.
All right.
And I was talking to Colin from the theater, which Imagine Cinemas. He says coming soon. Details. We're going to make a post on this. They're bringing back the light-sensitive and sound-sensitive movies for kids who want to go and enjoy a movie, but can't.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love that idea.
So he says we're going to be giving away some more tickets, and of course, if you win the tickets, we'll have some details on these the daytime movies where you can go and watch without worrying about sensitivity to lights and noises and all the stuff that some people dislike. Yeah,
it's a beautiful thing, my pal. They are very good people over at Cinema 6, an independent movie theater.
Independent.
And,
we love Gina Faca and her
I
crew.
love Fast X, pal. You haven't seen it yet, but ooh-wee, that's
a good one. Transformers also on the screen. I do believe. What else is still on there?
Tracy's still keeping you up to date. You still watching movies now?
we're watching some. Yeah.
Yeah. You used to go home and watch like the Battle of Normandy, World War II. Like good
I don't watch that.
Channel 3
Don't
News.
watch that. No.
Tracy's like upgraded, Jay.
She upgraded.
Yeah.
But we did watch an oldie the other day. Saving Private Ryan was good.
Oh, of course, classic.
Yeah.
All right,
Tom
Ronnie.
Hanks,
Now
always a goodie
let's wake up Ronnie and tell him to put up the Wheel of Winning to give away one of our first 5 CDs.
Vern Chichu, Walk With Me, and we'll get in touch with the winner. And if you live out of the town, we'll make sure it gets on a bus, gets in the mail. You'll get this sent to you.
All right there, Ronnie. Roll the Wheel of Winning.
And the winner is, who's going to be listening to Vern Chichu's Walk With Me, the new album?
Sean
Seal.
I feel like he gets pretty lucky
he
on
gets,
this show.
pretty lucky. There you go.
Yeah,
Sean,
that's right.
congratulations. I know where Sean is. In fact, I'll drop that off into the mailbox, Sean, tomorrow or even on
You know
tonight.
where everyone lives, eh?
I know.
What do you just
I
pop
stalk
your
everybody.
head through their
well,
window? Like
they win quite a bit.
Right? You
They
drop
win quite a bit.
drop off the prizes.
I do drop off the prizes physically. And it's funny you say come to the window. When Louise Melanson wins, people seeing the prize transactions, there's that shady guy again dropping stuff off through the window. I don't go to the door. She just meets me at the side window. She opens up the window and I hand whatever she's won. So people
Especially
are like,
with
what's going on here?
Beard now. You look like you're in the Colombian...
the Colombian mafia.
Yeah, well, they call it cartel, but yes. You're a sneaky guy, Kinsman.
Yep, sneaky guy.
All right.
Who's that guy giving T-shirts through that window? What's going on
Is
there?
that the end now or what?
I don't know. Are we wrapping things up?
Let's wrap it up.
Let's reiterate where we were again. The Wizard of Paws grand opening with Steffi and her gang. And again, if you haven't seen that video of Rookie getting his bath today, Rookie still smelling good, or is he due for another bath?
He rolled in a pile of dog crap the minute we got home, so I gotta.
You gotta do them again. But again, they are just down the street from us here, 223rd Ave, and again, you got your own little KLOMP cape.
That's right. This is what you get for hard work.
Well, I got the KINZ one. They got.
Mine's in the back office there.
Where are you looking to see if it spelled my name right? All right, I'm gonna go groom.
You're gonna go groom
Ronnie and Kinsman here. Give
All
him
right.
a nice shave.
Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock.
There's a reason to believe again when faith is nowhere to be found. Try to find the strength to try again and stand on solid ground. You keep searching for a hero. You just want to find a friend. You just want to make a difference. Bring this battle to an end.